through this. And we're live. We are live in this bitch.
What does that even mean?
What do you mean? I said the words. I used words that meant things, and you understood what the words meant.
Ish. I mean, I get that, but it's like the way that you're saying the words. It's like that's not
Live.
That's not how we start the show.
It's Thursday.
No, don't try to do it right now. You fucked it up.
And I didn't fuck it up. I added a little extra. You don't want to do the same exact thing for years and years and years. You gotta tweak it a bit. Add a little flavor, a little soul.
No. When you have a way that you do things, that's how you do them. How about what if you're always watching Good Morning America? I don't watch Good Morning America. I'm making that up.
I was going to say, because I was going to tell you that they switch it up. But go ahead. What's your example that you don't know nothing about?
Let's pick another example.
That you know something about?
It doesn't matter. The point of it was, if you would let me finish the point, was let's say that they always do it a particular way. So if what they normally do is switch it up, what if every time you watch it, all of a sudden it was exactly the same? You're going to be confused. So conversely, if we always do it the same way, and then one time you just want to throw in your way of doing shit, it fucks up the rhythm.
Oh, you misunderstood. This is how we're going to open it.
No, it's not. No, it's
for
not.
For a little while.
No, you're not. We're not doing that, what you're saying. No.
It's called evolution. All right.
What?
We'll talk about it later offline. We'll talk about it offline. We'll circle back.
That's what I'm saying. We have whole production meetings for this. We have meetings where we discuss what we're going to do.
We'll circle back.
Did you mention something about starting with we're live? I would have told you no, I don't like it.
And this motherfucker, that's it. No, I said in this bitch. In this bitch is what I said.
I don't like it.
You're live in this. Okay. All right. Just testing.
That's why we're supposed to talk about this.
Just testing it out. Just wanted to see how you felt. It felt good in the moment.
Just doing things.
It is Thursday. Yeah.
It's Thursday.
And it's 10-ish.
And it's 10-ish.
Which means it's time for
bourbon and pancakes.
Come on, man.
I don't like what you did. You ruined everything.
It was a little. I just wanted to do something a little different.
It was horrible, and now it just ruined everything.
I can accept that. It didn't ruin everything forever.
That's what he does.
He's
a ruiner of things. I've told y'all this before. It's like everything will be going fine, and then here he comes ruining things.
Can we toast so I can get this in me?
Didn't you already have enough? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That you've been drinking since you came in here?
I was waiting for a long time.
Come on, toast.
What are we toasting to? I'm excited.
Why the fuck are you? What are you excited about?
Because I think it's going to be a really good toast.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm putting a lot of pressure on you now.
Apparently, like I was trying to just do a regular ass toast, and here you come. Well, we toasting too. I think it's going to be good. What if it's not? What if it's nothing?
That's on you then. You fucked it up.
What?
But I have faith. I think that you're going to do a really good job with this toast. So I'm excited. Let's go. What is it?
We're toasting the things working out the way they're supposed to.
Yep. I'm just kidding. That's a good one. That's good.
No, see,
I like it. I like that one. That's good. No,
I had a whole commentary. You fucked it completely up again. Like I said, he's a fucking ruiner of things.
No,
I was just going to give a bunch of examples of how things went away that I didn't think they were going to go, but they turned out to be good things. And here he goes, not even letting me fucking finish. You know what? Fuck it, Isaac. I'm not clinking glasses with you.
Oh yeah, you will.
No, I will not.
Bring that glass over here. Bring that glass over here.
It's not happening. You're fucking up the whole beginning of the show. Why are you doing this?
You're not gonna click my glass?
Fuck no. No, you can clink with yourself. Do that. Do another toast or some shit. My toast wasn't.
No, it was a good. It was a good toast.
Fuck that.
I loved it.
Fuck it.
I've been waiting all week for this. It's been a long week. I mean,
What's been going on with you, Isaac? That's what we need to do. We need to talk about you.
Everything will work out, like you said, in your toast. Pancakes. There's peaches in this, apparently.
Apparently.
I bet you it's caramel, isn't it?
I bet you it's not.
You say caramel? You say caramel?
I say caramel.
You say caramel?
I do.
Kind of.
I say caramel.
It's okay. I'll let you slide with that shit.
I mean, that's life.
Okay. Peaches.
Peaches.
You gonna say hello to people?
Nope.
You not gonna say hello to people?
Hi. Did we freeze?
Yeah, we did. Hey, Karima, what's going on?
Hey, Karima. Hi, Twyla. Hi, Prince. Hi. Is it Charlie?
Oh, she got the symbol up. See, I love it. That's the bourbon and the pancakes.
Bourbon and pancakes tonight.
We working on it. We working on it. Alicia doesn't like me.
It's actually good.
Lily doesn't like me. It's really good. I like it a lot. You don't believe me?
Peach bourbon balsamic. That's what's in there.
Really?
I'm gonna guess, yeah.
Yeah, I was not gonna guess that. Did I cuss a lot? I cussed a lot today, huh? Already?
There was a lot of cussing in the beginning, yeah.
For me or both of us?
For both of us. I mean, I am a cursor. It's what I do.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not sure what we're fucking, but probably something involving him, right?
Yeah, what'd I do, Charlie? Did I do something?
Keep going. What kind of pancakes? Just told you. Peach bourbon balsamic.
That's, you know what? That's on the list. Put that on the list.
It's on the list.
On the when we do the book.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
mean these are simple, but they're really good.
Yeah, with the balsamic thing. That's, never would have guessed that.
One of the ones that throws people off.
Yeah.
They're like, I like this. What is this? Don't worry about that.
Charlie said. He said, "What's the problem?" I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't have a problem.
I think Isaac does have a problem.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
You have a problem with me?
I didn't say that I had a problem with you. I said I think that Isaac.
I know, but I was asking an additional question to see if it was just me or if you had a problem with me having a problem. I was trying to figure it out. I was asking a question.
Isaac is throwing off the rhythm tonight. I don't know why. I don't know why he's doing this, but he's making it fucking. He's making it weird. He's making it fucking weird. That's what he does. I don't know why he's making it weird, but that's what's happening.
This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. I mean, what the fuck?
Sorry, I got a couple comments. I want to get to that.
Thank you. I tried really hard with the pancakes.
It's just a really. That's what I'm saying. We need to do that cookbook idea. You ready for that? Okay.
But we will. We will. We'll get it done. Oh, you guys cuss too much. We don't know if you're fighting or fucking. Well, we're definitely not fucking, you guys. We've been over this.
Are we fighting?
Yeah, we fight a lot, but fucking we don't do. My boyfriend would kill me.
I feel like I don't feel like we're fighting either though. I feel like we both have.
His wife would kill him.
I don't have a wife.
He does.
But if I did, she would kill me. But I don't. Would you shut up, please?
That's why he has the ring on the.
I have multiple rings.
Anyway.
All right, we're gonna just.
Could you? Let's move on.
Okay. All
Gosh.
right. You're yelling at me.
Who's yelling?
You're yelling.
It's not a yell.
I don't like it. All right.
What are you doing?
You
said, what happened to the whole coordination thing? You had this whole big ass plan. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you guys mentioned the cussing because the topic is don't fucking censor me. Isn't that awesome? It just all kind of works out. They just got through with all this conversation about y'all cuss too much because that's what the fuck we do around here. Because we can. I'm a fucking adult talking to other fucking adult people, and I can curse as much as I fucking want.
Side note: when's the earliest you started fucking cussing? I feel like we gotta cuss more now.
I don't like how you did that one. That didn't work.
You fucking did it the whole time.
It worked for me. It sounded very natural. It's like you forced it.
I was trying to figure out where
you forced it. Exactly. And when you force it, if it don't fit.
Well, you was doing it and I
don't force it.
I would try it out.
He forced it.
When did you
I've been cussing my whole life. I don't know. My daddy used to cuss at us. I feel like I picked it up pretty early on. It just is how I am. Yeah, not that.
Yeah, I think I was about 5. I think I know that for certain.
Ish, at least. Yeah, I watched a lot of R-rated movies when I was a kid.
I listened to NWA when I was growing up. So that was a huge factor in my vocabulary lesson. So anyway, so what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Don't fucking censor me?
Don't fucking censor you.
There's a few comments I kind of wanted to get to.
Okay.
Before, did you want me...
Yeah, I thought that because you said you wanted to.
I didn't like what you were doing.
Sure, that's fine.
We already did that comment. You're killing me. See? Answer Charlie.
I got this in my... Okay. Charlie, she's a Libra.
I am.
You probably can tell.
What the fuck?
That's not a bad thing. I love Libras.
What does that even mean? What about, you know what?
Go. Wonderful.
And he's a fucking crazy ass Gemini.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't add the extra adjectives.
Fucking crazy ass Gemini.
How I'm crazy. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to talk about that. What's going on, Jonathan? Oh, such a fucking lady.
Such a fucking lady.
Isn't she?
Okay, so what I mean by don't censor me, we all know that we're all out here in the world and we're doing our social media shit. And it feels almost like a right. It's not necessarily a right, but it seems like whenever they decide to ban people or put people in jail or do any of that other shit, it just seems like they don't hand it out evenly. Like one of my favorite bloggers got banned from Facebook indefinitely this week, the Vitamin Q. And I was going to wear one of his shirts, but like life didn't go that way. I'm going to wear one next week. I don't understand why the Vitamin Q got banned indefinitely. Yeah. No, we don't know why.
Do you have an idea?
Not really. He's just really just like a news outlet. He gives his opinion with it. But I think that his opinion sort of ruffles some feathers, so people report his post more than the average bear. But at the same time, it's like, okay, if so many people are disseminating the same information, why is it not being applied
across the board?
And it seems like that it's done really indiscriminately.
Well, I think to your point, I think it's who it offends. I don't know who he offended or what he said.
Everybody's offended by everything.
Yeah, but when you get offended to a point where you report it, I think that's what changes.
I think motherfuckers be bored.
Yeah, but there's a sense of power. I think I'm just speculation. There's a sense of power of saying, "Hey, I'm offended. I'm going to report you. I'm going to take this to management." You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't like what you said, and I don't want you to be. Yeah, basically, I don't want you to have things. I don't want you to be successful. I'm going to stop you right here. So I think that's where that comes from. I don't know why people feel that way versus just like, you know what? I don't like what you said. I'm not going to fuck with you no more.
Not even going to eat the pancake. Just going to eat the peaches?
No, I'm going to start with the peaches. Can I eat how I want to eat it?
It's weird.
Is it? Don't fucking censor me. I can do whatever I want. It just
seems weird. Anyway, but no. So things like that kind of bother me because it feels like it'll come to a point where it doesn't matter who you are. Like if you say something that somebody doesn't like, then all of a sudden you lose your right to speak. And I don't know if I like that.
So here's a question. I think
on the platform that everyone else is on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can still talk at my house, but how does that work? How does that help anything?
So in general, people try to use that like it's my right, it's my First Amendment, freedom of speech, all that stuff.
I didn't say anything about any of that.
Yep, which is why I'm bringing it up, because you didn't. So I'm asking you, do you feel like that plays a larger factor in that? And is that a thing that we should take in consideration?
The First Amendment?
Freedom of speech. Like, you seem confused.
Yeah, because I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay.
I'm saying, in what way do you want to apply the First Amendment?
So people are having consequences for saying what they want to say. Most people who then report those people or have issues with those people would like to say what they want to say and would probably feel the same way if somebody reported them for speaking out against whatever they wanted to speak out against about. Does that make sense? Get me? You following?
I'm listening.
That was all I had. So I'm done.
I thought why are you leaving me? Like there was more, right? There was more to your point.
I thought you was gonna help me fill in the gaps there. No,
I got to fill in your gaps.
A little bit.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We're a fucking team here. We're
not
together.
A team. If we haven't had a discussion about it prior, how am I supposed to know what the fuck you're talking about?
I thought we were flowing. It's fine.
This is gonna be a really short show, you guys. I feel it in my bones.
It's not.
It really is.
It's gonna be the longest one.
It's gonna be a super short show.
Nope, not with this.
Are you gonna read all that?
I feel like I have to. I will in a minute.
Okay, we'll read some comments and maybe we'll be able to get back to the topic. Libra and Gemini, yes, indeed. Air signs, indeed. When you applaud them for censoring the president, why wouldn't you think that would bite you in the ass? I had that exact topic on my page this week, and it was very enlightening to see how many people were like, yes, he doesn't deserve to speak whoop de bam. When honestly, Twitter lost, I want to say like 50 billion, some billions of dollars when they banned his account. And they had been making that much just off of his account. That's how much his advertising or whatever, however, the algorithms work for them. They lost 50 billion in revenue from banning him, that one person. And it's just like, not that he wasn't, he's a big deal. I guess he was the president and everything. But I'm just saying, people were so excited and applauding them for doing that. And it's like, what gives y'all the right to just tell him to shut up? Y'all been letting him talk all this time and making money off of him. And so now that it's no longer popular, we'll just ban him when he has said egregious things over the last, 6 summers, and we have let it fly. So what now? You know what I'm saying? Is saying that, it's a good time to censor him or to ban him. I felt the same way when they banned Farrakhan. I was very upset. I was like, what is this about? Farrakhan did what to y'all? It just didn't make sense.
So what do you think somebody would have to do to get banned? Like, you don't feel like those things were enough to be banned or they shouldn't be banned?
I don't think anyone should be banned.
You don't think anyone should be banned?
No. Everybody gets to talk.
Huh.
What is that?
I disagree.
What is the face?
No.
Well, clearly, you're with it. So what reason would there be for you to say you don't get to talk anymore?
So we live in a society, right? So when you live with other people, other groups of people, other ideologies, there's kind of a understanding that first rule, do no harm, that kind of thing, that golden rule, right? You do your own thing.
That's part of society?
Yeah. Think about it.
Okay.
No, I'm saying like that's what we kind of agree to. Now, if you do something that goes against, if you harm someone in any kind of way, that's when the consequences come, right?
Are you serious right now?
How not?
Okay.
So if you say something that can bring harm to people, you don't think you should be banned for that?
No. Say something like what? Give me an example.
I don't know. The riots at the Capitol. You don't think that's enough to ban somebody from a platform?
No, because at the same time, there were plenty of rallies for us. And not to say they are the same thing, but when it was time for the Black Panthers or anybody else to say, hey, fuck these folks, we running up here, we got guns, and we gonna go stand out here. And yes, they tried to shut them up, but do you think it was right? No, it's fucking not. Sometimes, and it doesn't matter what side you're on. If I want the right to be able to protest and be upset on my side, we have to give them the right to be upset and protest on their side.
Okay.
So it's weird to me that we think it's okay when Black people want to riot. Nobody got banned for rioting over the summer, although albeit for very different reasons. Nobody said take their social media away. That's not how it worked.
I'm not going to argue that point. All I'm going to say is that these are platforms that other people have. So let me put it this way. Twitter is somebody's house, right? If somebody talk crazy in your house, you put them out or you let them stay.
It depends.
Right. It depends.
No, I'm saying I'm loath to put people out for stating their opinion. I will say that. That's not something I do.
But if they do something, okay, so if they say anything that they want to say, they can stay in your house. It don't matter.
Pretty much. I mean, what
they can pretty much
them talking is bothering me in some kind of way. We can have a conversation about just about anything. So what is it that somebody would say that would make you put them out of your house?
It
just
depends.
Give me an example.
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, I'm going to say.
I need to know where we're going here.
What I'm saying is, for me, if it's my house and you say something I don't like, and not like while we're having a conversation, like, oh, I don't agree with that. But if you say some egregious shit or some disrespectful shit, you can't stay here. You got to go.
But who gets to define what's disrespectful for the whole world?
No. What I'm saying, no.
I'm being serious.
It's not the whole
world.
No,
it is. Though.
But let me show you what I'm saying. So these people, I create a platform. I create Twitter. I create Facebook. I create these different platforms. This is my shit.
And make them public.
It doesn't matter. It's my shit. I own it. I own it.
I'm hearing you.
I know. So I own it.
I'm not arguing any of this. I'm trying to get you to get to your point. You built a house. You invited motherfuckers in, and then you got mad because they started talking.
They started talking about some shit I didn't want them to talk about.
That makes sense for you?
You can't kick people out your own house?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But does it make it right?
No, I'm saying it doesn't.
Because that's the conversation.
It's the freedom to do that.
Because just because you can kick somebody out of your house, does it make it right? Because then it gets very arbitrary. It's whatever the fuck you don't like means you get out of my house. And I know that makes sense for you, but when you open up something to the public, you have got to understand there's going to be a diversity of opinion. Everybody's not going to fucking agree with you, and everything's not sunshine and motherfucking lollipops.
But
that's not how life works. Because I'm just saying, because it's a fucking slippery slope. One day we're banning the president because we don't like what he said. The next day they're banning you because somebody didn't like what you said, whether what you said was good, bad, or indifferent. And so, yes, we can all go and build our own platform, but is that really feasible? No, the fuck it is not.
If you want to say egregious shit, yes, you should build your own platform.
Define egregious. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because everything is subjective. So what offends one will not.
Exactly.
Literally nothing Donald Trump ever said has ever offended me. Sure. I swear to God, it's in his wheelhouse. It's in his fucking wheelhouse. I expect what I expect from people.
Yeah, I dig that.
And so how am I going to be offended by somebody being themselves? That's like me going to a KKK rally and being like, oh my God, they don't like niggas. I mean, it's crazy to think that people aren't going to say what they're going to say.
My house. That's all I'm saying. So if he creates his own,
so it's okay to say,
you can say whatever you want. First of all, you can say whatever you want, and there's always going to be consequences. People have to understand that, but you can't just say what you want and then there's nothing that's going to happen. Something always happens when you say something. Is that not true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's one. Two, if you say it in someone else's platform or someone else's house and you don't have control over that, if they shut you down, then you got to shut the fuck up until you build your own shit. I think that's fair. You didn't build Twitter. If they take you off of Twitter, build your own shit. If you so big and bad, you got something to say it without my platform if I don't want you to say it. So that's what I'm saying. So if
it sets a dangerous precedent. Can we read some comments?
I got a point. If I get banned for some shit on somebody else's platform, I'm just gonna have to build something else. So
right, yeah, sure.
What you mean, sure? Are you reading this? Okay.
Yeah, read comments.
All right. Jonathan says,
I can agree until your speech incites a riot. And that's kind of the issue for me, because there's so much speech that I grew up on. Like I said, I grew up on the Black Panthers. I grew up on Malcolm X. All that shit incited riots. And we were 100% for it because we believed in the cause. And so if we believe in our causes, why are we not allowing other people to believe in their causes? They can get their consequences if they wind up getting prosecuted. Hell, they killed all the Black Panthers, but that doesn't stop you from the ability to be able to speak freely on whatever platform.
Yeah, no, you can.
On whatever public platform. Once you make your platform public, I feel like if you want to have all these rules, then you should have a private platform with only the people that you like saying the things that you want to hear. There's something about that's like, it's like when people go into let's say the grocery store, and then they start saying, well, that is a private property, and they start saying, oh, we don't want any blacks here. It's their store. Is that their right to do that? Because that's what you just said. I'm just trying to follow your logic.
I think that it sounds kind of fucked up, but that's how we had Tulsa and those other cities that were, completely black, where everything was black, is because it's like, well, you shut us out, so we'll just build our own shit. And that's what I'm saying. If you say niggas can't eat here, fuck you. I don't want to eat here. I'll build my own shit, is what I'm saying. So if that's how you feel, I don't want to eat here anyway. So even if you're racist or whatever, and you let niggas in, but you really don't fuck with niggas like that, and I know that, there's a couple companies, I won't say which ones, but I wouldn't eat there. I just wouldn't.
I just want you to follow me. You're making a totally different point.
How am I making a different point?
Because you are.
I'm saying that people have the right to say whatever they want to say, but there's consequences, right? So if you say some shit on someone else's platform.
No, because what you're saying is if the consequences that you no longer get to speak, well, then I don't get to say what I want to say.
You can say it somewhere else. Just not here. Not here in my house.
Not anywhere. Because, I'm saying, like, they literally banned him from every public platform.
Each platform banned him from their houses.
Of course,
so that means you can't go to no one else's. Build your own shit then.
What I'm saying to you is that feasible for every person?
No, it's not.
To build their own. No, it's not.
So shut the fuck up. So
you want everybody to shut up. So you do want everybody to be censored and be able to only say what people saying, like for you to say.
Say whatever. No,
I'm trying to be clear, because what you're saying is you should only say the nice things. Because if you say anything that somebody might get upset about, then you deserve to not be able to speak anymore.
What I'm saying is this: if you don't have your own platform and you talk,
which none of us do,
then if someone bans you for speaking on their platform and they don't like it, what are you going to do other than shut the fuck up? Because you don't have another platform to speak on. You have to use YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all these other places. So if you can't abide by their rules or their ideologies or their philosophies, then you can't speak. That's simple as that.
So you do believe firmly in censorship, and people should be shutting the fuck up if you don't like what they have to say.
This is how it's
not. I'm asking. It's a very clear question.
I'm going to show you why it's twofold. I'm saying that I believe that you should be able to say whatever you want, but there are consequences when you say shit. If you say shit on someone else's platform, the consequence is they have the ability to block you off the whole fucking thing or ban you from the whole fucking thing. It's not your platform. What the fuck are you going to do? I think you should be able to say what you want to say, but there's consequences. You can't, you have to deal with it.
So then you don't think I should be able to say what I want to say?
You're not listening.
At the end of the day, you don't. At the end of the day, you don't.
You're saying you should say something without consequences. That don't make sense.
At the end of the day, you don't.
Social media is not a First Amendment.
It's not. That's why I said I don't know why you brought up the First Amendment. I didn't speak to that. Why did you skip that entire comment?
Okay.
I'm just asking why.
You told me.
Was there a reason? All you have to do is answer. No, because I'm gonna yell at you in just about half a second because that fucking pisses me off so bad. If I ask you a question, I want the answer to the question. I'm not asking you to do the thing that you didn't want to do. I'm saying, is there a reason? But you could just say, yeah, it's too long. I skimmed it. Didn't want to. You could say anything. That just fucking pisses me off. Move it. Do something else.
Well, we're going to read it now.
No, the fuck
it's
we're
too
not.
Late. Charlie says, a partnership between Gemini and a Libra features a lot of combined energy and consciousness of each other's strengths and weaknesses. Gemini and Libra are almost identical to each other in many respects, but but have the same intellectual skills, and both possess a dual form of character. That's definitely true. Libra are good at maintaining a good balance in life. Libras are much better at beginning new schemes than carrying them through. Gemini can help Libra in choosing things as well as finishing things once.
Exactly. Just please go to the next fucking comment.
That was great. That was a
good. Please, God, please go to the next comment. Go to the next comment.
Okay. That is true. He is, unfortunately. So we'll talk about that later because it's a different thing when you get into politics. Jonathan says, no one is infringing upon Trump's freedom of speech.
No one said that they were.
Ask me how not. You want to ask?
No, we don't have to ask that question. No one said that. Hey.
What's going on, Cherry? You made it. Thanks.
It's Cherie.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Cherie.
House rules are house rules, Prince says.
Right.
Jonathan says the First Amendment. Let's see, we already answered. No one said that anyone was infringing on anyone's First Amendment rights. I made a completely different point.
Well, I don't know if he's two-faced. I think he's pretty straightforward. I think we know the faces he got. It's not even like...
Jonathan says social media is a private entity. They can ban anyone because it's their company. I'm aware of that.
It's their house. That's all I'm saying.
I swear to fucking God. I'm not talking no more the rest of this episode.
Why not? We're having a conversation.
No, we're not. Read the comments.
We're having a conversation. It's a beautiful dialogue.
No, it isn't.
Aaron says, so he does believe in vitamin Q deserved to get banned. What you trying to say? All I'm saying is if you don't have your own platform, you have to abide by the rules of the people who have the platform. So I think you should be able to say whatever you want to say, but there's consequences for the thing that you say. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how else to say it any other way. So I say what I say, and if there's consequences for it, I own up to it. Fuck it. So you have to stand true to what you say, and whatever happens, happens. It's definitely slippery. So do you feel like, when we say slippery, you feel like the average citizen is going to be banned for just stuff? Like you don't have a following or whatever, you just say something, you feel like those people are going to be banned. And that's not you're not going to talk at all the whole time. What we were having dialogue. We were both on the debate team. We're debating. It's fun. You're not gonna engage. All right. Jonathan says, Lily, that's an issue for interstate commerce. That's the reason that stores can't ban blacks, gays, Jews, or Arabs in their stores. Jonathan also says, let's look at it from a company's point of view. It's an infringement of the company's rights, forcing them to carry a message they don't believe in. Oh, snap. Team Gemini, Mr. Jones. Hey, Gemini's in the house. All right. I appreciate you coming through, Trevor. He said, y'all continue to have a great night. He's gone. Susie says, dang, I missed when y'all first came on. Well, it'll be saved so you can come back, or you can go to YouTube. It'll be on there. She's not talking anymore because she's mad at me because we had a dialogue, which was kind of like a debate. We're on different sides of it. And she didn't agree with me. And somehow now, because she didn't agree with me, she can't speak anymore. So now I have to finish the show with just her pretty face, but not her amazing voice. So I will do that, and eventually she'll chime in. Maybe. I don't know. Prince says, stop acting ugly, pancake, because she's pancake, I'm bourbon. Chime in. Peter says, LOL, because something along the lines of what we said was LOL worthy. Susie said, what is the debate? So what we're talking about is whether or not people should be censored. Stop censoring me. Don't fucking censor me is the topic. So I feel like I don't like censorship. Now, based on what I said, there may be some, like, oh, how you don't believe it? I don't think people should be censored. I believe that consequences follow actions. Words are actions. If I say something, it puts into you a thought, it puts into you an idea, it evokes things. Things happen when you say things. There's consequences. So what I'm saying is, my point of view is, if you say something on someone else's platform, if they want to ban you, that is then their right, and you are subjected to that. Simple as that. If you want to say whatever you want to fucking say without consequence, I don't know where you would go to do that. You can't just go out in the street and just talk your hate speech or whatever speech you want to have. You can't just say whatever you want. Somebody's going to punch you in your fucking mouth, or you're going to get arrested. Something's going to happen. Good or bad. Something happens when you say shit. And I feel like you say things, you have the right to say that. But the person who is around you that absorbs what you say has the right to then give you that consequence. Whether it's reward or punishment, doesn't fucking matter. That's what you're going to get. That's what I'm saying. Lily disagrees with me, which is why she's now silent. She's saying that people should just say whatever. No one should be banned. It should be a free, like, people just say whatever. I disagree with that only because consequences have to happen. It's a natural state of law. Whatever you do has a reaction, right? Every action has a reaction. So fuck it. Prince says, so let me get this straight. Pancake is a private company that doesn't have to speak. Basically, she don't have to speak. It's her right. She don't have to say. That's the other thing too. You don't have to say anything, right? You can shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. Susie says exactly the truth. Right. That's what I'm saying. So all in all, censorship is something that someone else does to another person. If you're not in a position of power, you have to shut the fuck up. If the person in power tells you, you got to go, you got to leave. If you in somebody's restaurant and you're doing something crazy and they say you got to go and they got security, you finna leave, right? Unless it's your fucking restaurant, then you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Whatever the rules are. So to your point, you said something about, what did you say? Something about people getting naked or something? Taking clothes off or something like that? I had a point. I lost the point. Fucked it. I can't remember what the point was, but you said something early. She's not talking now, so I can't have the interaction or the dialogue. So I have to do all of it on my own, which is fine because I have a lot of words. But I think you're trying to make this a short episode. Is that what you're trying to do? Trying to force it? Are you just going to smile the whole fucking time? The silent treatment. It's such a weird thing to do after a certain point in life, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So, oh shit. Okay. All right. Preach, Bourbon. All right. Well, Pancake is still here because the people who are on Spotify are going to be a little confused. They're going to be like, oh shit, did she die? No, she's still here. She's still fucking here. She's right next to me. She doesn't want to speak because we had a heated debate and I had some really good points. She couldn't really handle the shit. So then she had to shut the fuck up, which is what I'm saying. If you're on a platform, you might have to shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. Susie says, come on, Pancake. Pancake, come on. Speak up, Pancake, is what Susie says. Prince says, you got it. You got it. I think everybody got it. So Prince says, so it's like letting your kids go to the house that doesn't mind cussing if you do. I think we can go with that. How you feel about that, Pancake? You can just nod. You're not going to speak, but you can nod and smile. You can't nod and smile. You're going to be a fucking statue this whole fucking show? Weird. Fucking weird. So this is what censorship looks like. If you get banned, you got to shut the fuck up. And then therefore, right, if you don't have your own platform, this is more of a metaphor because we have the same platform. It's Bourbon and Pancake. So she's here. We're equal partners in this whole thing. But she has decided to shut the fuck up for whatever reason. So if you're on someone else's platform and you have to shut the fuck up, i.e. this situation here, then that means that the other voices speak more and have to do more because you don't have a platform anymore. Does that make sense? So now you may have ideas. There might be stuff going on in here, in her mind and her thoughts, but she can't say shit because she's banned. So you probably should have followed the rules ahead of time if that's what you're going to use. You're going to use this platform. You're not going to say nothing? You want to make me do this by myself the whole time? Really? God damn it. All right. I'm fucking with y'all then. It's y'all show at this point. It's me and y'all. It's me and y'all. So Prince says, you don't have to take those kids over there. You don't have to. That's true. Peter Quill. Here we go. Censorship isn't totally bad. But if your platform is based on fairness, it should hold itself to that standard. It shouldn't be unfair and biased. Again, all that's subjective. I agree, but here's the terms. When people go on to these platforms, whatever the platform is, put it this way, it's not your platform. You didn't fucking create it, none of that stuff. When you go into that platform, the first thing that you do is you have to agree to the terms. You have to click the little box. You have to say you're not a fucking robot. And then you have to say that you agree to those terms. A lot of times people don't fucking read that whole thing. I'm the nigga that read the whole thing. I skip top to bottom, taking about 10, 15 minutes. I read the thing because I want to see what the fuck I'm getting into. That's what you're agreeing to. So you signed up for something, and when they ban you, you're like, I don't know why they banned me. It might be in your terms of agreement. You agreed to some shit. It's not your shit. It's not your house. Might got to shut the fuck up. Susie says, so you're saying we should be able to still hear from Trump. If he has a platform that he creates, sure, I'm not going to listen to him. I don't give a fuck about what he had to say. But if people want to hear what he has to say and he creates his own platform from scratch and it's his, say whatever you want to say. But consequences still follow. You can't just say any old thing and people ain't going to show up at your doorstep or whatever the fuck you say. They're going to challenge you on that. So people think that words are just words. Words are actions, right? So if I say I'm going to fuck you up, I'm going to beat you up, I'm coming into your house tonight, you're going to feel some kind of way. That puts you into a certain type of psychology. So you can't just say any old thing. That's all I'm saying. Question marks. Daryl says it takes two, Lily. But apparently not. But I'm a Gemini, so that's two. So I'm going to have to do the rest of this by myself because Lily has decided to take a vow of silence because we had a debate I don't know what it was. You're going to have to rewind it. Maybe I missed something I said or something I didn't say. I don't know. But she felt like this is the time for her to not speak anymore because we were at a disagreement. But again, we both in our younger years were on the debate team. So this is what we do. But somehow today, not so much. Just me. Daryl says LOL because something was LOL worthy. Twala says, shake it off, Pancake. Fuck censorship. I don't know if she can shake it off at this point. Maybe next episode. But she's a little shooketh for some reason. I'm not sure why. But hopefully we'll get her back next time. So Cherie, I apologize. I fucked that up. I had a little extra. I've been misspelling shit. I've been typing things wrong with misspellings and autocorrect couldn't even figure out what the fuck I was saying, but I said your name wrong. I apologize. Cherie says, more like knowing the rules of you using someone else's stuff. Don't break the rules or you can't use my stuff. And that's exactly what I'm saying. If you big and bad and you got something to say it. Just not on my shit or on their shit or whoever else's shit. Say it somewhere else where it makes fucking sense for you. So you can't be banned. You can't be banned. That's all I'm saying. So, Princess, as ridiculous as Skip and Shannon are, has Skip ever walked off a show? I don't think so. But this is what we're dealing with right now. I don't know what to do with this. But I appreciate you guys sticking through it with me. For her to take a vow of silence in the middle of the show is something. But I appreciate the comments because it would have been more weird for me to just fucking say shit on my own. I think I can't go further with my point than what I said. I don't think that censorship should be a thing. Say whatever the fuck you want. Consequences. Follow that. That's all I'm saying. Susie says, give her a kiss. I can't give her a kiss. I did. Last week, was it? I think it was last week. And some episodes prior. But not today. Twyla says, but not when your stuff is public. It's a whole IPO. Again, terms of agreement. I get the whole thing where I don't know. I think when we get to an upper echelon of what is good for everybody, that's why we have Congress, and that's why we have all these other structures to figure out what is the common denominator that everybody agrees on. We agree you probably shouldn't steal from people. It's not a good thing. People don't like that. Probably shouldn't just kill people for no fucking. We don't like that. So if you say something that evokes something else that we don't like, you set a new precedence. And I think that's where this is different. I think in another 5 years, another 10 years, this won't be the same kind of conversation. It'll be a different kind of conversation. And what I mean by that is this is new. This is different. No one's ever censored a president before. No one's banned hundreds of thousands of people because they believe in something off of a public platform before. But social media is still new when you talk about how mankind has communicated for the past million years or so, depending on what you believe in, because some people don't believe the earth is that old. But if you study any type of anthropology or whatever, millions of years. So this is new. And what we're basically saying is, if I say something and it causes harm to a large group of people, or it threatens a democracy or threatens an institution that we all hold true, that benefits all of us, should you say that thing? Should you be allowed to have access to that thing? And that's a tough question. But I think the answer is, if you're taking into account all of the individuals in the world and or that particular country or organization or whatever it is, you have to do what's best for everybody on the common denominator. That's it. Susie says we should make up and move on. We're fine. We're always fine. We do this. This is what we do. We argue. I mean, if you look at past episodes, we argue, we make up, we break up, we come back together, we laugh, we cry. It's a whole fucking cycle. It's a circle of life type of thing over here. So it's fine. She's making a point, and this is her right. And I will defend to the death her right not to say shit if she doesn't want to. She doesn't have to say shit. I got this because we're a fucking team. If I ever feel like, you know what, fuck this, I don't like what you said, but I'm gonna stand here and just smile the whole fucking episode, I have the right to do that. And I think, and I would appreciate the fact that Lily would run the whole fucking show without me. Just me standing here looking cute, but she'll run the whole fucking show without me. And it's fine because we got each other's back in that way. So it's fine. She don't have to say nothing. I got y'all filling in the comments, so we doing all right. Sheree, you're going to need to use your other person voice so it sounds more like a conversation. I'm a Gemini. Fucking all the Geminis in the house tonight. They say we crazy. I don't see how. Now, if I do that fucking voice thing that you talking about, that crazy thing that they say that we are, that's going to give them a little more evidence, and I don't want to do that. But I understand your point. I'm just going to read the comments. I can't do it in a different voice. And when I try to do different voices, you always say that you don't like them. I try to read them how I think people say them, and it don't come out that way. So Sheree says her rules are public too. And that's what I'm saying. If I have a rule, my house, my space, whatever the fuck it is, and you say some shit, there's consequences for what you said. Because I have to assume that you meant what you said. I can't assume that everybody's fucking playing. So if you say whatever the fuck it is, and I feel like it's threatening, we got a fucking problem. That's all I'm saying. You shouldn't have said it. Now there's consequences. Prince says, maybe she'll uncensor herself after the show on Spotify. God damn it, I didn't think about that because we got a fucking extra show to do. Well, if she can press the buttons, because it's on her phone that we record that on. So if she pressed the buttons, I'll fucking do that too. God damn. I ain't think about that. I appreciate you bringing that up because now I have another thing to think about, but that's neither here nor there. Got a little more extra time. She's eating her pancakes now, which is good. That's good. That's a good sign that you're coming back. Come back. Almost. All right. Peter Quill says, true. So what if you get a strike on your account and the terms of the agreement says that you ask for a review of the violation, but you don't hear back from the platform about the matter for months on end, ultimately never getting an answer? Again, I feel like everything is contractual. So if it says in the terms that I agreed to, that I get a review for the violation and I'll hear back from you, now you violated the fucking term that I agreed to. Now we got a different problem. This may be another echelon or different conversation altogether, but I think that people should read through whatever the fuck they agree to, especially if it's not your shit. And I'm not saying that you need to have legal counsel all the fucking time, but I do think that if you don't know what the fuck is going on, you need to partner with somebody who knows what the fuck is going on. Because if you violate something and then they violate something, then y'all both violate an agreement that y'all had, and there's a whole nother mess from that. So I'm not sure if that answers that or not, because I had like 4 of these classes. So I hope that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Sounds like it makes sense to me. Al says, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater because someone could die. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Words. People think words are just words. Words create actions. They create events, right? So if you say fire in a crowd and someone gets stomped to death, you're fucking liable for that because you said some shit. Now and that's a really good example, but we say things all the time and we manifest the things that we say. Those are the consequences. That's all I'm saying. Prince says, Twitter bans people every day. It's just a sitting pres in front of everyone. So I would like to know why other people get banned, but I'm sure it's because they violated the fucking agreement that they clicked and didn't fucking read. Hey, Monique, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate it. Monique's all the way from Guyana. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate everybody, by the way. I don't want to make it seem like, but I do appreciate that she stopped by. Twila says, so you gonna help me read any of these? You just gonna scroll through? Yeah, I can't see me because the comments kind of long, so I got to get up here so you can read it. I never like the president being on Twitter. This is what Twila is saying, by the way, for everybody that's on Spotify. Still recording. I never liked the president being on Twitter, even Obama, but the need to let Donald Trump say what he wants, but not from his work account. Other than that, it's public. If all the shareholders didn't vote, they shouldn't be banning people. To go public, they shouldn't be allowed. Those riots are adults that made a decision no matter what he said. I can actually agree with pretty much all of what you said. I agree with that. I still think that it comes down to what the rules say and what you click on. I can't think of any website or any account or any app that I've ever downloaded that didn't ask me if I agreed to something. And if you violate that, it's within that. So this will be the challenge then. For anyone that thinks that you have a right to say anything you want to on someone else's platform, if that happens, then you need to lawyer up at that point, right? Because that means in your agreement, there's something that they have violated for banning you from that thing. So you should be able to fight that in some kind of way. And if it works out for you, then that's perfect, because that means you read the agreement or there's something in the agreement that takes you out of being bonded to that. But if it doesn't, then you're bound to the agreement that you clicked on. I don't know how to phrase that. Mishema, I appreciate you coming. Yes, you're extremely late. We're about to wrap up. So what happened was, while you was gone, we had a debate about censorship. I feel like you should be able to say, let me put it that way. You can say whatever you want, whenever you want to say it. And there's consequences for what the fuck you say. If you say some shit on someone else's platform and they want to ban you or kick you out, that's their right to do it, because it's not your fucking platform. Lily highly disagrees with me. Now, the part that you're missing, which is why I'm talking so much, is because she has made a vow of silence. I think just for tonight, but it sounds like it might be longer than that. But she made a vow of silence because she disagreed with what I said, I think. But I don't know because she won't tell me why she won't speak anymore. So we disagreed, had a little debate in the middle or at the very beginning of it. So you don't have to rewind this shit when you finish. And yeah, that's where we are right now. So you're late, but I think I caught you up pretty good. Carla says, it isn't consistent though, it's targeting. And I'm not saying, again, I don't disagree with you. It's not consistent because it's different people's platform. They all have different ideologies. They have different structures of business. It's different. So it's not going to be consistent. And I'm not saying that it doesn't set a dangerous precedence. I'm saying objectively speaking, it's not your shit. So what do you want to do? What would be the solution? Because we know for a fact that words mean things. Things happen when people say stuff. It puts things in action. Simple as that. So if it causes a lot of people harm, should we not move in a direction where we limit or monitor in some kind of way? And I know that can be dangerous, but what is the other solution? And I'm open to solutions. I'm open to other ideas, but some people say too much shit and it causes too much damage. Al says, we're gonna wrap up soon. I know you want to do the other show because you got so much to say for the next show because you obviously been saving it up. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this up. This is gonna be the last comment, right? Al says, so if Hitler had a Twitter and you can stop the killing of Jewish people, you think that would be cool to let him speak? I think at that point, and again, I'm an objective person. I think this is what, and we have a lot of Gemini. I'm ashamed of the Gemini as well. So we got a couple of Geminis in the house. I think we all can understand the duality of something. Because I understand something doesn't necessarily mean I agree with it. I think that Hitler can say whatever he wants to say, right? Hitler had, it sounds fucking horrible. I hope nobody quotes me on this later on, but he had his own fucking platform. He took over Germany. He became a demagogue in a whole country. And there was no social media. So that means he had a fucking microphone and people came to see him physically. And he said the shit that he wanted to say. And that caused World War II and the Holocaust and everything else. The course of history changed because of the shit that he believed and the shit that he said. So anyone who says, and I'm not saying for right or wrong, I'm just saying anyone who says that he should be allowed to speak, I don't disagree with that. But if he was using Twitter and Twitter allowed him to speak, I would have an issue with that because it's like, you know where this is going to go and you didn't do nothing. So now you're complicit in that bullshit that he was doing. It's your platform. You can control it. Hitler, unfortunately, had his own platform. And of course, the history would change. So if you're so big and bad, no offense to nobody, but we are subjected to the rules of the companies that we fucking sign on to. If you don't agree to those rules, start your own shit. Start your own YouTube. Start your own Facebook. Start your own social media shit where nobody can fucking touch you. If not, got to shut the fuck up when they come for you. That's all I'm saying. I said that was the last comment. This one, the last one for real. So all it says, on the same platform, it is inconsistent. You punish the harm when it comes. And again, I'm not going to disagree with you because you do have a point. But they can do whatever they want to on their own platform. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't agree that it's consistent. I don't agree that it's fair. It's not balanced. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying it's not yours, and whatever they want to do, it's on you. Or it's on them. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I got the last one. I had to do it myself, so I had to make up. If we was talking together, then it would have been shorter, but I had to say more words because you weren't saying no words at all. And now you got fucking the mime thing going on. Fucking American Sign Language over here. You gonna do this part at least? You're not gonna do this part? I gotta do the whole fucking thing. All right, here we go. We're gonna do first. So what's gonna happen basically after this? We're gonna do extra bourbon egg pancakes. We pour another drink. We pretty much eat the same amount of pancakes because the pancakes left over from the earlier show. And whole different topic. You can. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You gonna play the fucking music? It's my thing. You opted out. You said I'm not gonna say nothing. This is body language. You can't say nothing. What the fuck is that? Fuck you right now. Because you said you weren't gonna say nothing. Now you got a lot to say via sign language. I'm doing my thing over here now. I'm doing it now. I still love her though. She's a wonderful person. She just sometimes, straight to the moon, right? That's what's his name said. Straight to the fucking moon. Listen to Extra Bourbon and Pancakes. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, Google, anywhere you get your podcast. That's where we are. And it's weird doing it by myself, but I got this. There's a lot of ways to support. You can like it, you can share it, you can love it. The little laughy emoji, that helps a lot. We also have wonderful glasses. Bourbon. Oh, I did it perfect this time. Oh, this is awesome. I usually fuck it up. I fucked it up. Bourbon and Pancake glasses. Comes in a beautiful box. To my understanding, no one's thrown the box away yet. They usually keep the boxes because we design them so beautifully. It's from us to you. But it's a way to support us in a different way, so you can definitely get you a glass. The link will be available on, you didn't put the link on here. We'll put the link on here later, but the link is available. But also, if you just feel generous at any point in time, you want to help us get another bottle of bourbon or help us grow the show in any kind of way, you can do $Bourbon and Pancakes. That's $Bourbon and Pancakes. Not like the logo, you got to spell it out, Bourbon and Pancakes, and we appreciate that. We're going to do the second show now. And hopefully I won't be doing this whole fucking thing on my own. But if I have to, I guess I shall. This is Bourbon and Pancakes. We'll see you guys next week. Appreciate it.